Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rank Realm. My name is Jacob. You can just call me Jay here.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Al Aces. That's my name.
That's his name. That's the game. All right, folks. Here on this channel, we like to just kind of chill out and do tier lists. And today we decided we like YouTube. We watch a lot of YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. So we decided we both went and grabbed YouTubers. We wanted 10 popular YouTubers and 10 not as popular YouTubers, although a lot of them are still pretty popular. Let's be real. big subscriber counts on these guys. But today we decided it would be fun just to rank them, just to chat about them, things they do good, things they do bad. We got some stinkers, and we got MrBeast on the list. You know what I mean? So we got some stinkers, and then we got MrBeast. So we got full big range of spectrum here. And you want to show them? Bam! There it is. Those are all the guys. Now, like I said, a lot of these weed shows and there's stuff that we do watch. So a lot of them are going to be, I guess, ranked highly on average, right? So like a C here is still going to be a very successful YouTuber. Is kind of my take
Yeah,
on
fair
this.
enough.
Yeah. But yeah, without further ado, guys. Oh, one more thing we should mention: stuff that you can see on our pictures here on Rank Realm. Yeah, we're just doing tier lists, right? We're just talking it out or whatever. But we also think it's a little bit more fun to give us a rank down token, a rank up token, and a rank realm token, which makes allows us to put it change the rank of anything anywhere. Because while we're going to be working together to figure out where these lists, where these things lie on the lists, we're only human, right? And Al and I are going to have disagreements. And so anytime we feel strongly about something, we can use one of our tokens here to change where on the ranking tier they end up in for the final count. So yeah, without further ado, got anything else to add, Al, or should we dive straight into it?
Before we dive into all the YouTubers, I gotta ask. In fact, maybe we can start with this.
Sure.
Uh, what is that one with the cowboy hat? Who the hell is that?
Cowboy hat. The problem is it's really small. Oh, that's a good time with Scar.
Okay,
Yeah, we
let's
can
start.
start
Let's
with
start
him.
with him. I've
Sure.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is this
No
guy?
idea. So that is Good Time with Scar is a Minecraft YouTuber. He
Oh, okay,
is, the
makes sense. I
photo
see the
is
diamond pickaxe.
Good Time with Scar. I'll pull him up here on my thingamajigger. So Good Time with Scar is Minecraft, pretty much just Minecraft, right? But he is a hermit crafter, and I thought I
Ah,
watch a
okay.
lot of Hermitcraft on YouTube. Hermitcraft, if you don't know, everybody is a Minecraft mega server with multiple people, and everybody on it is a YouTuber. So it's really fun to see from different points of view. They kind of have they do a little bit of storytelling, but they also just they build and whatnot. But I picked a Good Time with Scar here, and actually later on the list, you picked somebody who is also in Hermitcraft. So we have two Hermitcraft members on
Yeah.
this list. I picked Good Time with Scar because he is a good example of someone who is basically overcoming adversity and producing incredible content despite it. And I kind of wanted to, you know, pick him on the Hermitcraft list because pulling back the curtain, he is in a wheelchair, and I don't know exactly what disease he has, but he has some conditions that makes it really hard for him to get around. He's not mobile, and he takes multiple like days and weeks off sometimes for his illness. But despite all of that, he overcomes it, and he is so positive and makes just the most uplifting and fun content that I wanted to pick him.
Well,
So
what do you think of him? He sounds like a pretty solid YouTuber. I've never
he
heard
is.
of him though. So like, is he kind of average or?
I would say as far as a YouTuber goes, I would give him probably no lower than a B. I
Really?
struggle because we got some big names here.
I don't know if
So
I can give him an A considering I don't know who he.
yeah,
I
that's
watch a
fair.
lot of YouTube too.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I could
I
do B. I
think
could do
B
B.
is kind of the highest. I say we put him B for now, then see how things ebb and
Shape
flow
out.
because we've like I said, we got some mega people here on this list.
All right. Well, let's just start from the front after that. Who is this?
That is Angry Joe Show.
Okay. Okay.
Angry Joe is a reviewer of mainly video games, but he also reviews like TV shows and stuff like that. Usually he's Deadpool and Wolverine and stuff like this. I've been watching this guy for years, so I picked him because he is a review show, and I think he is a
Yeah, I love a
good
good review show.
he's a good example of a really good reviewer. He goes full on into I'll just pick something random here. He's got the Acolyte episode. Oh boy, he oh, this is a bad example. So sometimes he just kind of chats about things, but he has his big reviews where he actually goes over an entire game and he'll put on costumes and make little skits, and so he makes it fun as you go through the review.
Okay,
Um,
okay, I dig it.
and yeah, and then his name, Angry Joe Show, is because he gets mad when things are bad. He yells and he's like, "Yeah, I fucked it up." You know, he's really animated, and so really cool in that regard. As far as ranking goes, I do think he's one of the best game reviewers, but he is a little bit controversial in the sense that he yells, he gets mad, he really says his points. But sometimes that you can watch it and you can be like, ugh, like that's a little abrasive, right?
I
So I'd probably give him a C.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
gonna
that's a
say
good
I don't
place.
know that a reviewer can be above a C.
Yeah,
Just straight up. I don't
he's
think he's
good,
D.
but
I
he
feel like
does
D is
have
bad. Not bad, but like
he's like,
subpar.
eh. Yeah, D's
Yeah.
like your yeah. I think we will have a lot of C's,
Yeah,
which
I
is a
agree.
tier list, right? It's the middle. It should have the most.
All right, up
Yeah, Angry Joe
next,
Show, pretty
whole
cool.
bunch of ants.
Whole bunch of ants. Oh, you love ants.
Oh my god, is this that ant one you were talking about?
Yep,
By the way,
this
you guys, I absolutely hate ants. They creep me out. I have like an insane phobia, and he wants me to watch a YouTube channel where a bunch of ants and crap grow.
it's so cool.
No.
Yes. So this guy's
Uh,
ants. I feel like I mean we're obviously ranking people, but I feel like this is just showing off YouTube channels. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. You guys might find something that you like today. So Ants Canada is he got his origins. He started in Canada, which is why he named himself Ants Canada.
okay.
But since then he's moved beyond that, and he's currently doing giant vivarium work, which
Is my 1,000-gallon cloud rainforest vivarium.
yep. So that's his 1,000-gallon cloud
Wow.
rainforest vivarium. It's incredible, and as someone personally, I really enjoy I'm trying to think of the term for it. Making terrariums, right? It's got a name, like I can't think of it, but anyway, makes I've had fish tanks and I've raised lizards and hermit crabs and stuff like that. So actually, like creating it, I can already see what you're going to be doing. You're smiling because I know Al hates ants. He's going to downrank this just because it's ants. But as far as YouTubing goes, this guy makes incredible cinematic. Let me just mute it and I'll just play it. He makes really cinematic angles and
Oh
incredible
god.
like high focus
Nope.
stuff.
Nope. Nope.
Yes,
Nope. Nope.
yeah, I guess
All right.
you
Well, what
might
do
see
you want
might
to
see a
rank
few
it?
hands.
Because I'm ranking in D.
You're ranking him D. No,
No, I'm ranking him
I
E.
think this guy
I
does
don't
an
think he's an F.
incredible. He is an incredible storyteller that's hard to display in such a short time. Um, I mean, are you just gonna use one of your tokens to downrank him?
I will.
I think he is
Ants
as
are
good
creepy.
as.
I
I
don't
think
think he's
he's
a
as.
bad YouTuber, so I won't give
I
him
think he's
F.
as good as Scar, if not better.
What do you want to rank him?
I would honestly probably put him A.
A, really? Wow, that
Yeah,
good? Yeah,
yeah.
no problem.
He is really good at storytelling and how he like just how he edits things. It's really
See,
impressive
you
work.
put me in a really tough situation, Jacob. I
Because you
don't
hate ants, but you respect editing.
know. It's because I don't want to waste my super this early. So we have the three tokens, like I said, above my picture and below Jacob. We have our bronze token is ranked down. That means you get take the thing, whatever we decide, and bring it down one letter. Rank up is the silver one in the middle. It means that you get to raise it by one. And the rank realm coin, our gold coin, is basically a veto. You get to move it to anything you want. You get to jump in that portal and you get to teleport to any letter you want. That being said,
Yep.
I don't know as much as I hate ants. I don't know, and I do kind of respect the channel. I can't move it down to an E if you really think it's an A, but I can get rid of my bronze, and
Oh
I
wow,
I can drag it down to a B.
just because the ants, I should
It's
take this.
incredibly creepy. I don't like it. So
Fair enough, your
unfortunately, I don't
tokens
have
are
another
yours to
rank down.
use.
Exactly. All right, let's move on. Next up,
It's your
Asmongold.
boy,
It's your
Asmongold. I love Asmongold. It seems like the first few are ones that I put on the list here. Dude, Asmongold's my boy, man. So Asmongold, if you guys don't know, is a World of Warcraft streamer originally. I used to watch him back when he made guides on how to get achievements in World of Warcraft. So it's very, very, very niche content, right? But that's where I found him, and he did a very good job. And then over the years, he has grown and grown and grown, and he grew because he said what he wanted to. He said it was on his mind. You couldn't hold him back, right? So he got in trouble with a lot of people, right? He would say some controversial stuff, right? But honestly, I've been watching him for so long now that I have seen him grow and mature. And he started OTK, if you guys haven't heard of, which is a streaming um, organization. It's got Miskiff and Svan and Extra Emily and a bunch of streamers. But Asmongold was the leader of that. He was the spearhead, and so it's been really fun to kind of watch him mature. And
Yeah.
he's still him. He's still Asmongold, right? But my respect for him has moved beyond watching just a WoW dude to a guy who does a lot of stuff and reacts to stuff and commentates on stuff. And so I have a lot of respect for him, and he's got a smarter head on his shoulder than I think a lot of people
I think he's an
would
easy A.
would respect. Yeah, I'd be okay with A. I think he does a lot of things behind the scenes, and the way he talks about how to move through the landscape of streaming and YouTube is actually really, really fascinating to hear him talk about. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy with A.
Yeah, I could do A. Who do we got next? Who is this?
I don't know. You got to go back to the.
Oh, yeah, duh. Bald?
Oh, Bald and Bankrupt. Yeah, let me pull
I
them
don't
up
think
here
I've seen
on
that
the,
channel either, man. A bunch of the
so-
ones in the beginning that you posted.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. I tried to pick stuff from different corners of the YouTube world as well.
Fair enough.
So Bald and Bankrupt is a travel channel. This guy goes all over the place. He originally got his start in kind of, you can see his popular videos here.
Yeah.
He's gone to Bolivia, Chernobyl. So he speaks Russian. So he's able to go to Russia and just kind of show stuff you normally wouldn't see. Like he goes into places that are not high tourist areas. And it's just a vlogger, right? So he's just got his
Okay.
camera and he's talking, but he is so extroverted and so boisterous. He is fascinating to watch. I think he would be a bit much to like talk to, right? Like his personality is it's friendly, but it's like very overly friendly sometimes. And he's also got that kind of, I think it as an issue, but he's a vlogger that is just vlogging and doesn't really care who's around him seeing him vlog. You know what I mean? So like he'll walk into an area like this, and you'll hear him say stuff like, "So here we are in India, the busiest streets of India, where it's dirty," and he'll say stuff that you kind of see him and you're like, "Oh man, the people around him might not appreciate him saying that," but what he is saying is true, right? So
Yeah.
he's brash, I guess, is really what I'm getting at. But that said, he has done some extremely incredible things. The biggest one recently that I noticed was, I don't know if I can find it on the list, but
It's all good.
he went to the stretch of land in um I really wish I could find it. He went to the stretch of land in South America in Central America, connecting Panama. And it's like a really, really crazy. Yeah, the Darien Strip. Here it is. He went through the Darien Strip, and I guess I'll just let it play out from the beginning here. He went to the Darien Strip, the Darien Gap, and documented his experience. And like he obviously put himself in this situation, but everybody else that he's with, those are real migrants that have no choice. And so it was a very real story that fascinated me, and I watched the whole thing. And he obviously, like, he could have died. Like people died. He had to blur out, dead bodies and stuff. So like it's just very real documenting.
Well, what would you give him?
So I really appreciate him, but he also does some controversial stuff. I would probably give him honestly, probably a C, only because he does extremely interesting things, but he rubs a lot of people the wrong way, and he's done a few illegal things that isn't necessarily, it's good content because people are like, "Oh, what's he watching?" But like he broke into Russian space, somewhere in Russia. He broke into a place to document the original spaceship that Russia sent up. They like locked it up or whatever. Well, he broke in there and he got totally like in jail for it for like a month or two or whatever.
I believe it. Yeah.
So basically, he does cool stuff, but I think it's popular because it's stuff he shouldn't be doing. So respect where respect due, but I do think it brings him down just because he's a wild cannon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I dropped him in C. All right. Next up, again, one I don't know, which
Yeah,
is funny because I watch so much YouTube.
Who
But
the
I
heck
guess
is
just
this?
alphabetical. Okay, I might know that person.
That's Bird Keeper Toby. Bird Keeper Toby. I can be pretty quick about this one. Bird Keeper Toby is a dude that makes Pokemon videos and theories, and he just talks about Pokemon. I think he's probably like the best PokeTuber out there, if you will. But I would also probably put him C just because of we've got some really good people on this
Okay,
list
I can drop him in
that
C.
do some more impressive
Again, I don't
stuff.
know where or who he is, and I stand by my rule. I can't put him above B if I don't know him.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
I hope you feel the same way. You know.
I do. That's fair. Yeah, he's C is good YouTubers that just haven't made it massive, you know.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
if you like Pokemon and you want to see some cool stuff, you've probably already seen him
Probably.
if you're on YouTube with Pokemon. But yeah, check out Bird Keeper Toby. He did actually just retire too. So
I do know the next one.
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, well, I know my girl Alex. You were talking about her sister, and apparently this is their channel. I had no idea that they shared a channel. I've only watched her streams, but I've watched her play chess. I've watched her in poker tournaments. I mean, really, really intelligent girl. I'm assuming her sister is the same way, maybe?
Her sister's is wild.
Oh, really?
Her sister's the crazy one.
Okay.
There's so many clips of Alex going like Andrea and like freaking out because Andrea's just driving her crazy or whatever. I've never really watched their streams, so I'll lean on you for ranking on this one. I've seen them in a lot of like collaborations with other streamers. So
I
I've
haven't
seen them
watched her
around.
sister. I've watched Alex's streams by herself. And
Andrea does like DJing music and stuff.
okay,
as
okay,
well
that's
as-
probably
but
why.
they're both chess players.
But yeah, I've watched her play chess. I've watched her in poker tournaments. She's really funny. She was actually in the most recent MrBeast video, I believe, where they had like the 50
Oh yeah,
people in the box.
they both were.
You know?
Yeah, they picked each other as partners in the part where you fight against your partner, so they screwed that up.
Yeah. A lot of people made that mistake. Honestly, I think that I mean, based off Alex, I think it's a B tier. I think that she is a solid channel. I think she's funny. I think she's intelligent. I think she has good content. The argument on maybe why she should be a C though would be that she is kind of one little section. I know YouTubers have to fall in that section, but it's just chess and poker, you know. So
Yeah, if
what
you
do you
want to go
think?
back to the tier list real quick, I think she's also C simply because I think people B and up need to be transformative.
Okay, yeah, I'll go see.
Yeah, and she has good content, but it's not creating events, not doing things people haven't done before, and not telling good long stories. You know what I mean? So
Who is this?
that is Darren Levy. He is a dude I found on Instagram that I don't even think he has that much. Darren Levy. He does funny Uber rides. So
Oh my god, I know this guy. No,
Yeah.
I know him. He is amazing.
Darren
Oh my
Levy.
god, I have watched
He's-
so many of his
he-
videos.
Yeah, he is so
I
interesting.
love
His
him.
videos are hilarious.
It's this
Yeah,
guy.
this guy. He just kind of talks in his thing, but then he'll put really funny
Clips of people,
conversations
yeah.
that he's had in his Uber ride, and he himself is the most. It just seems like such a genuine dude. He's
Yes, he does.
funny.
Very
The
friendly.
conversations he has are just really respectful and hilarious.
I'm gonna go
yeah, I wanted
subscribe
to-
to him after this.
Yeah, I wanted to throw him up here because he makes me laugh. Funny Uber rides has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
He also has a podcast because he does it in the car as a podcast. So yeah, this guy's great. I think this is another example of someone who's probably C, where he does everything really, really well. It's not super transformative, but it's funny. It
I
nails
think
it.
he's better
genuine.
than C.
Yeah,
I really do. I think
Okay.
he's a B. I don't think he's an A, but
I'd be
I'll
okay.
farmer
with
you
B.
on C. Okay, I'm good then.
I'd be okay with B.
Okay. Let's drop him into B then.
Cool.
So there he is, right here.
Yeah, Darren Levy. And that's his dog who unfortunately passed away. I
Ah.
think 2 years ago or a year or whatever. But this
Yeah, I
nice
love
little
him. I am
dude.
definitely gonna go and go and sub to him after
Yeah,
this.
he's great.
Next up is one of mine, man. I
This is the one I
love this
didn't
channel.
know. It's the
So-
only one on the whole list I don't know.
I absolutely love the donut. So the donut is, if you talk to any car guy, the donut is a channel they know. It is like the
Okay.
definition of what a car channel is. So it's not just one guy; it's a group of people. It's like 8 different people, and they do like some fun challenges. Each season, as they call it, like each year or whatever, they have reoccurring challenges where they'll have like a poor car versus an expensive car that they have to build. They'll do challenges. They do like demolition derbies, all kinds
It's
of
kind of
stuff.
like, ooh, I like the graphics. So it's kind of like Top Gear, but YouTubers.
Exactly. Look,
Okay.
they even have the D list, just
Oh,
like
they got a
Top
D-list.
Gear. I mean, it's the donut list, same type of thing as Top Gear, but like they
Oh, yeah,
kill
they're
it. They
trying
really
different
do.
cars.
Yeah, and they're big
Honda,
enough that they
Civic,
get free cars
Mustang.
and stuff, just like Top Gear did.
Okay,
They're really, really funny, and I would highly recommend it if anybody likes cars.
cool. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I'll check them out. Here, I'll give them a subscribe.
cool. All right,
Well,
that
what do you think about a tier list? How do they stack up against other YouTubers?
they're one of my favorite channels out there. That being said, they are just cars, but I
Mhm.
think they are the best car YouTube channel on YouTube.
Okay.
So because it's just cars, I don't know if I want to go all the way to A, but I don't think I'd go below B. What do you think? I know
Do you
you
think
don't
they're
know.
as impressive as Asmongold? Because it sounds like they could be
I
A.
like them better than Aspen, but you're also more of a WoW player. I'm more of a car guy.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
also
mean,
this tier list, I'm trying to rank people more objectively
all right,
on
screw it. I'm
how
doing
good
it.
they are as YouTubers. Yeah.
I
So
like it. I'm doing it.
I'm happy with
It's one of
that.
my favorite channels. All right, next up, I'm excited about this one. You like
Beer
2 hours ago,
and
you told me about this channel,
yeah, I
and
don't know how you
it
didn't know
blew my
about
mind.
them.
No idea. I'm subscribing to them as well.
Yep. So this is the Fear and podcast, where it's just, I mean, it's a video, but they are just standing around or sitting around, chatting. So it's literally just a podcast. But it's got Hassan and Abi, who is a very big political streamer. It's got Will Neff, which I think is one of the best streamers. Period. He's hilarious, and just
He's
everything he
funny.
does is he's so funny and talented. And then Cutie Cinderella, which is she
She's an
makes
amazing
like the
streamer.
streamer award. She plans tons of events, and she's hilarious in her own right as well as Austin's show, who
Great streamer as well.
is this guy, who is flamboyantly gay, and talks about it constantly, which is funny and not funny at times. But um,
I like him.
he also puts on a ton of, yeah, I like him. I like all 4 of these people, which is why I recommended this to be ranked. But yeah, these guys are hilarious, and it's kind of hard to just describe like how good it is. Um,
Well, what do
I
you
think as
think of
far as our,
ranking? I mean,
yeah, I think on our ranking tier here, either C or D, only because I really like it, but it is just a podcast. And it's not, they don't do very informative stuff. They're just kind of like hanging out and chatting or whatever. Um, so D, I think D is fine. Again, this is more subjective about how
I'll drop it in D.
unique these YouTubers are, right? How much they contribute to the
Fair enough.
YouTubing
To the
world.
YouTube world. Yeah, I got
Yeah, like if MrBeast, spoiler, probably gonna be S tier. How do
you.
people compare to that? You know what I mean? So I recommend this for a good podcast. These guys are funny. They got a lot of things to say. But yeah, probably D as far as our tier list goes. Here.
All right. Next up.
Next up, what is is that First We Feast? Yeah,
Okay.
that's First We Feast, man.
Okay.
That is Hot Ones. You know Hot Ones? Everyone
No.
knows Hot Ones.
Oh, Hot Ones. Yeah.
Hot Ones in the super spicy hot wings with famous people. And
Yeah.
you've got
Yeah, I didn't know
Sean
that was
giving
the channel. Okay.
Yeah, this is the best interview show, period, in my opinion. It is so good. And this guy, Sean, is the host. He is one of the best interviewers I have ever seen, period. And there's so many clips of people saying that. I'm like, wow, good question. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, this stuff is
Okay, there it is, the Hot Ones.
Yep. And so yeah,
Isn't that Conan O'Brien? Oh yeah,
yeah,
it
this
says
is
the
Conan.
title.
But yeah, they eat incredibly hot wings, and it keeps getting hotter and hotter. And he asks them a question after each one, and by the end, all the by the end, these people are like sweat. Look at him; he's like sweating. Oh god, that's nasty. It's Conan's being crazy, but yeah, it's so good. And they they got Shaq, they've got all the big names.
I'm
You
gonna
could
go check
expect,
that out
so
as well.
it's yeah. First
Where do you
Refused
think it
is insane.
goes?
So for this one, I would say B.
I could agree with you
Potentially,
because everybody knows Hot Ones.
yeah, potentially A or S
You
because
really think it could be an
everybody
S?
only because it takes what is a basic interview show and makes it unique. And not only that, but he backs it up with the best questions ever. It is one of the most interesting videos to watch, I think.
Huh.
Yeah. Honestly, now that I say it, I'm saying A.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's bump it up to A.
Yeah. Bump them up to A. They're
All
definitely
right,
as good
next
as
up.
like Donut and Asmongold. Next up is another one of mine. Like a lot of mine are in the front here. This is Force Gaming.
I think I know Foreskin.
Yeah, Force Gaming is awesome. He is basically like a news channel for video games. So he'll talk about new games that are coming out or just anything going on in the gaming world, right? So he is just a good reporter and gives it to you concise, and I have always trust his opinions on games and stuff like that. So I really like him. Now as far as our tier list goes, he's not really doing anything
Anything crazy?
crazy. Yeah. So maybe D with Fear and I think D.
Yeah, I could put him down in D. I
Yeah,
think he's sub C.
I think D on our tier list for this video is kind of like the people that are good but not doing some that
Some
next
crazy
level
stuff.
stuff. They're just solid YouTubers, you
Yeah, I feel it. Who is
know.
this?
But yeah.
Sitting in the snow. Whose profile
Oh,
picture?
this is the guy I was just telling you about. This is Ghost Town Living.
Oh, the guy that bought the ghost town with his life
Yep.
savings. She said.
So this guy, when the pandemic hit, this guy's name is Brent. When he 2020 came around in March, the pandemic hit, he decided to spend his life savings. If you actually go to videos, all the way to the front one, first one, his he spent his life savings on an abandoned ghost town, and he bought Cerro Gordo, which is a town not too far from where I am right now, actually, just north of me. Cerro Gordo is an abandoned mining town that back in the 1800s was, let's see if I can get a good shot of it, was a big silver mine. And so he bought it. It was abandoned. Like nobody lived up there. And for the past 4 years now at this point, he's been making YouTube videos about him going down in the mine, finding stuff, but also about him kind of renovating the town and eventually setting it up so people can, like us, viewers of the channel, can come and stay there. And yeah, look, he's like making a little cabin, so this will be one of the places you could stay.
That's cool.
And then he built he had a old hotel that burnt down within the first 3 months of him being there, which was tragic.
Yeah.
And so a lot of this story has actually been him overcoming that adversity and working with somebody else later on this list that I'll talk about when we get there, to kind of revitalize the town. Yeah, so there it is. So the videos are really cool. They're informative. He talks about a lot of history, and then the really cool stuff that he does that not a lot of people does is he actually goes down into the mines and brings
Yeah, that is cool.
the camera with you, so you get to see him spelunking and shimmying and going places that you don't want to go, but it's cool to watch people go. So this guy, if we want to talk about ranking,
Yeah, where would you put him?
I am incredibly impressed with this guy. He is probably B or A, honestly. This guy's really, really good.
I mean, it sounds really exciting. I could put him in B. I don't
I
think
think
I could put him
B.
in A again.
Yeah, B's fine.
All right. Who's this? Oh, great.
Oh, it's an no, that is
Who is that?
girlfriend reviews.
Oh, girlfriend reviews, huh?
Girlfriend reviews it's actually a couple, guy and a girl. But they make the review. I mean, look, I'll let it play out.
Watch my boyfriend play look like this. I think you got him. And this.
We need to get you to a hospital right now.
Oh, she's not going to say the line that I was expecting to say. So usually she says, "This is not a review." Nice pause screen, by the way. Usually their gimmick here is, so say Pal World. She'll say, "This is not a review of Pal World. This is a review of what it's like to watch your boyfriend play Pal World." And so all the videos are kind of jokingly from that point of view of the girlfriend watching. But to peel back the curtain a little bit, the boyfriend actually writes the scripts, and so it's got a lot of, they both work on it together, and
That's cool.
it's just really, really funny. Basically, they just nailed the jokes. So it's a review show, kind of like Angry Joe Show, and kind of like Force Gaming, but more comedy focused. Um, I think it's great. I think it's hilarious. Now, do I think it's transformative? Maybe not for this list, but it is a really good channel.
Okay. 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 Where should we put it then?
Um,
If I'm honest, it sounds kind of boring.
I mean, it's just a review show that's funny, but yeah, we can do D.
All right.
D's
Yeah, it
fine.
doesn't sound very interesting to me.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
fair.
this guy. Who is this?
That is Heavy D Sparks.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Heavy D Sparks. Now, Heavy D Sparks is the guy I was alluding to with Ghost Town Living, and that's how I noticed him. So Heavy D Sparks does a bunch of heavy machinery videos. Basically,
Yeah, I've
he's
seen
got a
some.
company. Yeah, they've got trucks and they go recover things
Hmm.
and just big manly stuff, basically. Um, but a real passionate guy, real cool guy. Seems like he's got a real solid head on his shoulder, and he does just really cool, interesting things. But the reason I found him was because he actually helped bring concrete up to Cerro Gordo when to pour for the brand new hotel that burned down when they're rebuilding it.
Okay.
Cerro
Yeah.
Gordo is up a like 3, 4, or 5 mile dirt road in the desert, so trucks struggle. Like they overheat, they just can't make it up the road. And Brent from Cerro Gordo Ghost Town Living YouTube channel couldn't find anybody to help him out. But because he had a YouTube channel, the YouTube fans
Community. Yeah.
community was like, "Hey, Sparks, go help this guy out," and they got him in touch that way. And then so yeah, Heavy D Sparks ended up going and helping them out, and that's how I found his YouTube channel. Um,
All right. Well, what do you
so
want to
yeah,
give him?
really, really cool. Uh, he's probably I don't know, probably C tier. They do a lot of crazy stuff, but the videos are kind of just bring alongs, right? Like you're just brought
I
along. So
could.
maybe
I could
maybe even C
do
or D,
C.
honestly.
I could do D. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think D. It's not very
What's HR?
yeah, crazy. That is how ridiculous.
Ah, everybody knows that.
Yeah, as our friend John says, these are the big mouth bros because they're always yelling. They're like, "Oh,
They are
ah,
always
ah," they
yelling.
are like, watch, I'll just skip to a middle somewhere in the middle and they're going to be yelling.
That thing is deep.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. So they just do
Ah!
ridiculous things that are fun to watch. And they got big by doing like trick shots, I believe.
Yeah, trick shots, and then they have a bunch of them where they throw them off the dam.
Yeah, like right here. They
Tons of stuff off the dam.
they throw stuff off dams all the time, and it's fun to watch. And they just do, as the name implies, ridiculous things. And so
And
they're
they
fun.
missed.
Yeah, they miss a lot.
Yeah.
Um
All right. Well,
but yeah,
what would you like to put them?
so I'm gonna be honest with these guys. These guys are the examples of, hey, let's just do fun shit and see if people watch. And then people watched. So they just kept doing fun shit. And then it just kept going. Um, I'm not necessarily impressed with what they do, other than that they have like a lot of patience. You know what I mean? To
I think
do things a
I think
bajillion times.
as far as YouTube goes,
Yeah.
they are pretty important. A lot of people know how ridiculous.
Yeah, but are they like unique? Do they I mean they do stuff that other
Yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
I was thinking B or A. That
B-Ray.
really higher than what you were thinking?
I mean, they're impressive and they do cool thing. Yeah, B's fine.
All right, I could do B.
Let's do B.
Uh,
I can't put an A though.
All right, well let's jump into J72
Hey,
gaming.
it's
Easy
me.
F tier.
No, I'm gonna be pretty low. I'm not gonna lie. I can be pretty self-reflective here.
All right, so this is Jacob's channel.
Yep.
J72 Gaming, his main channel. Yeah,
One of my
it's
main
a gaming
channels.
channel.
I'm working on things. Yeah, I just do gaming channels, mainly focusing on dinosaur content. And if I'm honest, I'd probably put myself E, because while I do have good stuff, I'm not as
That's up there.
I have problem with commitment and like continuing things. And like I don't know. It's being YouTuber's hard. You know what I mean?
I could see you as an E. I don't think you're an F. You just haven't made it up to the level of these other people yet.
Yeah, like we put us on here just because it's funny. But obviously we're not. Yeah, we're not.
On
We're
that
no Fear
note,
and or Heavy Sparks.
we're gonna hop over to Aces High.
Aces High, another F tier.
Easy.
I'm gonna use my token. F tier.
No, Aces High Game Sphere. It's my history reaction channel. I mean, I've only got a couple thousand subs, but it's a fun channel, you know. Post a few things, you know, American reacts to this, that. Posted some shorts about random crap, played some Risk. I mean, a little bit of everything, you know. Watched some British comedy.
Watch some Al Murray. People love
Yeah,
that.
dude, people love Al Murray for some reason. If you're British, let me know why you love Al Murray so much. I had never heard of this guy until just now. But anyway, I'll stick myself in E tier as well.
Yeah, I think we're both E. I mean, we're your average Joe doing YouTube, trying things out, learning what works, what doesn't work.
That being said, we have
Rank
to do
realm
it,
on
right?
top, baby.
We have to do it, right? I mean,
yeah.
you have to do it. You have to. We're S tier.
It's about.
If you disagree,
yeah,
let us know, and you're probably wrong. All right. Enough joking around. Let's start from the back for a little bit.
Okay.
Yes Theory.
Yes Theory.
It's a great YouTube channel.
Yeah, do you want to talk about him? Because I can talk at length about them.
I mean, go ahead. You like him more than me. Yeah.
I think they are the best YouTube channel on the platform.
Really?
Yes. Genuinely.
These
guys are so genuine. Every single video they do makes me want to tear up from joy. That feeling is incredibly hard to put onto like a camera or to display through a video. They're incredibly inspirational. Their message is very uplifting. They've formed this community of people that are just so passionate about doing things, and their whole thing is seek discomfort, right? So put yourself into uncomfortable situations to grow as a person. And yeah, I'm just incredibly impressed with these guys. Every single video they do is a fucking 10 out of 10. And I think they're S tier by far.
I think they're an A tier.
You can put them A tier, and I will use my token to put them up.
That's fine.
Easily.
I don't think they're S
use
tier.
my token.
I really don't. We can use your token. That's fine. You're gonna have to though, because I was gonna put a B. You talked so highly. I'm willing to do A. Are you sure you want to use your token to go?
Yeah, for sure. These guys,
drag them up there.
These guys make
they're
me
behind
smile.
us, but you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, well,
when I say best channel on YouTube, I mean after rank realm.
All right, well, we got rid of your rank up, so I got a rank up and a rank realm token. You got a rank down and a rank realm.
All right, getting there.
Who is this? That is a face.
Oh, that guy is, dude. I love this guy. That's Wow Crendor. I put this guy in the list because he is an example of somebody who he tries, but he never cares too much. You know what I mean? Like he puts effort, but he's always just so nonchalant. He's E. I'm gonna say right now he is E, but he's just so charming. He does WoW stuff. That's where he mainly
his thumbnails look like E, or maybe even
yes. No, he's just he is a low effort dude that people just really like his attitude.
How
You
many
know, he does
subs
some
does he
WoW
have?
dude. Under 500, about 500. He's been around for years. He's one of the first like WoW YouTubers. But he does a lot of stuff where he's like, hey, this is me, WoW Crendor, and talking again once in front of a shitty green screen because the screen is like really, really bad. And then what he's been doing recently, that is kind of his passion projects, he does pointless top 10 things in World of Warcraft, and they're pointless, so the list doesn't matter. So top number 1 doesn't fucking matter if it's 1 or 10. This video is on barbecues, so he just finds cool things in World of Warcraft barbecues. So it's very niche, but I put him on here because of his attitude. He's a good example of someone who's just like, yeah, whatever. You know, what video next? Nah, I thought I'd do barbecues. You know, he's just so nonchalant, but he makes it work. So yeah, that's Wow Crendor. He's fun.
All right, well, yeah, let's drag him to E.
Yeah, I think he's E.
Okay. Who's the furry?
The furry is on the list because I knew I needed to find someone for F tier. This is
Jeez.
Verlicify.
Fair
And I'm
enough.
gonna straight
I
up
have an F
say
tier too that's gonna piss people off.
this guy is an asshole. I don't even. I'll
Okay.
say all these things publicly. Don't care. Everyone has already said it about this guy.
Okay,
He
okay.
goes out of his way to be drama filled and just nasty. He's also a type of YouTuber who I'll go find it right now. Look, random video. Scroll down. I bet you I can find him in a argument with somebody. He's the type of YouTuber. Oh, maybe not this video because it got no views. Anyway, he gets in lots of arguments. I in the past have actually spoke up on one of his videos to be like, "Hey man, that's not cool." And then he argued with me and I went back and forth and I don't remember the specifics, but I just remember being like, "Fuck this guy." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is a good example of how to not be a YouTuber. He makes very good informative videos, which is the frustrating part, and that's why he actually is still
Listen, I'm
around.
gonna stop you right there.
But yeah,
He's so bad, drop it. We're done
yeah,
talking about him. Don't give him our
good
time.
point. Yeah, move on.
Yeah, forget his name.
He's below F tier, honestly. Shouldn't even be here, but he's here as the representative of F tier.
Who's this guy? The Monopoly man.
Oh, dude, that's Spiff and Brit. Spiff and Brit is an interesting video game guy. So he makes videos on a bunch of different video games, but he's all about like breaking the game. He exploits them and he does the whole thing with like this very
Okay.
dapper British accent.
You don't want me doing this. You really don't.
You know what makes
Anyway.
me? I see. Okay. So he's got the
He's the
persona.
spiffing
When you were
Brit.
first saying that, it made me think of one that we actually didn't add on here, but that's Real Civil Engineer.
I like that guy too.
I like him a
So-
lot, and he also does that thing often where he breaks the game.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, Spiffing Brit specifically with some of his exploits have really shocked me. Because he'll do stuff where not only look like how I broke YouTube. So he did stuff with like a new channel and made a new channel, like he broke YouTube based off of the algorithm and stuff like that. So it's not just games.
Hmm.
It's a lot of different things. Sometimes he does Steam stuff and I'm always impressed with what he comes up with. It's very intelligent type of video making, really.
Well, what do you think he should be?
Spiffing Brit is probably a good example of a C.
See, just average.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. For this
Okay.
list, yeah, I think he's on there.
All right. Let's hop back to the front before we. Is that game theory?
The game theory, yeah.
All right. Let's save that for later. Who is this?
That's Jenna Marbles.
Oh my god.
OG man.
I
One of
don't
the
like
OG
Jenna
YouTubers.
Marbles. I don't like Jenna.
Why not?
She just bugged me. She kind of annoyed me. Everybody liked her, and maybe it was just me trying to be antisocial or something. But like, I don't know.
I think she's she's a good example of like one of the most OG vloggers.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I'm okay with C or D. Honestly, she came first, and that was kind of why she got big. She's not very transformative, which I guess is kind of how we're tiering
All
things
I'm
here.
gonna say is if we put her down as D, it makes an almost perfect bell curve.
Let's do it. For the bell curve.
We need one more F. Who's an F?
Well, what's your F guy?
Yeah, speaking of F, here he is.
Speed.
I hate Speed.
That's the guy who barks, right?
Yeah, I don't want you barking at me. I don't even want to hear you barking in a video. I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how many other people like or how much other people like you. I hate Speed. I don't like his channel.
I don't really know anything about him.
He might come after me for this. He might hunt me down and murder me, but I don't like him. F tier.
Whoa. Okay.
You never
Hang
know,
out
man.
with Verlicify.
All right, there you go. Pretty damn good bell curve. All right, who's this next one?
I'll do that as jet lag the game. Jet lag.
Oh,
the
jet lag.
game.
Yeah. No. I love jet lag.
These guys are incredible. Also,
Yeah.
right off the bat, ARS.
I would say
F-
S for sure. Give a like
Yeah,
1 minute breakdown on it, but then we're dropping in S.
Yeah, go ahead and give a breakdown.
Yeah, so basically they just play a game off of traveling. You have to get certain points. It's from point to point. Sometimes they'll have challenges. They'll have different things. They'll be racing to kind of get there. I mean, do they explain it at the beginning of it?
It takes a while, but yeah, they do. But yeah, they play different games, and every season is
A
different
different trip.
rules, different so they are traveling and they're competing in teams,
Mhm.
but the challenges they do and the rules of how each specific game works are different, and they always explain it at the beginning of every season. Um, but it's always just it's so well done. The pacing's done well. They edit it out well so that it's like dramatic, right? And there's like up and downs and stuff like that. And I'm always just so impressed by these guys.
Yeah,
One
I
of the
agree
most
completely.
interesting game shows on YouTube.
I agree. If you guys haven't
Because
checked them out, definitely check them out. And I would say that's easy. They're a
also these my
great
boys, Adam and Ben. I root for them every time.
channel. Adam and Ben are great.
Yeah,
I
Sam
love
and
Ben.
Sam usually brings a guest, and those are fun. But I'm
Yeah,
always
they
rooting
are.
for Ben and Adam.
All right. Next up is one of the ones I added to the list.
Okay.
Nico Amadala. Oh, I cannot fucking speak right now. Anyway, he is the funny guy in Great Britain, right?
Okay.
Well, this is the American version. If y'all haven't heard of it, this is Gideon.
Avocado.
What?
Is this the guy?
Well, first off, this is Gideon.
Oh,
And I was trying to say Nico Amadala.
shitty.
But that's the British version. We're coming to him later. Yeah, Gideon. That's the guy. It's
There we go.
Nicato Avocado.
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. So, so
He does like a lot of vlogs.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have many videos at all. He has 18 videos.
oh my God, that's it. So he has been arrested several times, but he does
Holy
pranks.
crap! And they all have millions.
He does
Pranks.
pranks.
Oh, I've seen.
He's been arrested
This
several
Wait.
times for like sneak.
Is-
Look, like on the PGA Tour. You see that second row?
guy. Yeah.
He figured out a way. He copied an ID, like printed it off, wore the same stuff they were wearing, just so he can go out there and
What the heck? Okay.
yeah.
Is this the guy that also interviewed the KKK guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
This I've seen this
Oh
one.
no, sorry. That's yeah, no, that's Gideon. I was thinking Nico did it, but no, Nico did it. Nico, so him and Nico, like I said,
I've
that-
seen this video.
nice. So him and Nico are two. They do the same thing, but Nico Amadala. In fact, we'll do both of them right now. Is the British version of him. In fact, they even had several videos where they went back and forth and competed, and they had to give each other a prank, and they had to do that prank. If they bowed out, then the other person became the ultimate prankster on YouTube. So they went back and forth for like 7 videos until one of them won. If you want to bring up Nico Amadala, I'm going to do him at the same time, since we have him on the list. This is Nico's photo right here. I think it's NICO. Yeah, that guy. Same type of thing, man. Pranks and everything.
I've seen this one too.
Yep, and he went to the KKK also.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Screw this guy, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I would argue that Nico is probably more popular, and I think that's because he's really good friends with the Sidemen. And the Sidemen are probably Great Britain's biggest YouTube channel. You know,
Okay, but they're both
MrBeast
like
over there.
pranksters slash
Exactly. And they've done a lot of
interviewers.
videos together. In fact, they might even have a shared channel that I don't know the name of. But
Sure.
that being
Okay.
said, they are the top of what they do. I personally think that Gideon is better than Nico, but I want to give
Okay.
them, I'm thinking Gideon a B and Nico a C.
Sure.
And that might offend people because people really like Nico. Also, if they call him Nico, he gets really.
Nico, my cousin.
How do you feel about that? I know you don't know the channels, but
Yeah, I trust your judgment on those two.
okay. Let's drag
Fine.
both of them up, get them out of here. Next up, I know that channel. That's Schlatt.
Yes, you do.
Jay
That is
Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt.
That is Mr. Jay Schlatt himself. Mr. 9/11.
Schlatt.
Mr. Dad died in a fire or
Oh, he's
something.
got his live. Wait, his live has more?
That's funny.
Interesting. I don't know which one to go to. I'll go to this.
Uh,
Jay Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt is funny. If you're a child, don't watch him. Just gonna throw that out there. But Jay Schlatt's funny, man. I don't even know how to describe it. He's like
Yeah.
he's the New Yorker that is the stereotypical New Yorker. He's kind of an asshole, but you know, and he's what everybody who doesn't live in America thinks of Americans. He has a gun. He waves it around sometimes in videos and streams.
Oh my god, look at this classic YouTuber thumbnails with his face in every single one.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I like Jay Schlatt, but I've never been as impressed with anything he does.
Really?
Really. Like he's an entertaining talking head. you know, like
Mhm.
I enjoy seeing him interact with people, whatever, but I don't know. I've never seen anything that's like he produced, right? Or like that is his
Yeah.
video, right? He just kind of shows up. So where do you think you're gonna put him?
Um. First off, real quick, he said something really funny last week. He announced that he is in Austin after living there for 5 years.
Okay.
And it made me laugh because he goes, and I figured if I'm leaving Austin, I got two places to go. You got New York City, go back home, or LA, California, where my buddy Ludwig lives. And then he
Uh-huh.
goes, I felt like it was an easy decision. And he said something along the lines of, so I'm going to New York because why the hell would anybody want to live in LA? I was like, all right, fair enough, fair enough. Anyway,
Well,
I think he's a pretty good YouTuber. I'm leaning B.
B.
You don't think he's that high?
I don't think he's that high. I actually don't. I think he is entertaining, but not.
Really?
I've been using this word transformative, right? Or like constructive with his videos and doing something that surpasses normal videos. I think he just turns on the camera and talks, man. And he does that well. But if you're gonna put him B, I might have to use.
Well, what are
I
you
mean,
thinking?
I'm thinking like D.
I can meet you in the middle with C and save us a token.
I don't know,
You're feeling
man.
that strong? I can't go below
I
C.
am feeling that strong. You know, we'll
If
put
you
him in
want to
C
go,
for now. Let's put him in C for now. I'll see.
okay,
I'll
okay.
see. But I might come back and sorry, J Schlatt, I might knock you down a
All
row.
right, well, I might raise him back up.
That's just
All right, my boy Landon, Mr.
laser,
Laser Beam. I
laser
I'm just gonna
beam.
say right away, I think the Laser Beam is top 10.
I like him.
I think he's A tier, not S tier.
I like him, but I'm not subscribed. So that says
Ooh,
something. Yeah.
rough. That just means you have a bad
Yeah.
YouTube
Do you want to
account.
switch
Yeah.
to show it? Yeah, fine. Here. I'll do it on the video. Now one of the 22
Subscribe.
million. Goddamn.
Hey, Laser Beam, if you're ever watching this, remember he's subscribed.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna watch this. Yeah, talk about him.
Yeah, so Laserbeam, he Landon is his name. He's a pretty funny guy. Really got big off of Fortnite and GTA. He's a
Yeah, that's what it
really good
looks like.
friend of the Sidemen, and he's
Oh, I
Australian.
watched this. I've seen this one.
Okay, yeah, he is Australian. He's a really big Australian streamer, and basically, oh, this one actually I did not like that much. Oh no, I thought this
I mean,
was no this.
this
I,
he just is
yeah,
just revealing he got his own.
yeah, he
He's
got
in
his own Fortnite
Fortnite.
skin.
Whoa, that means he's popular with the kids.
Yeah, in all reality, man, he's really funny. I watch him a lot with the Sidemen. I watch his individual channels. He's kind of a prankster as far as video games go.
Yeah, I've seen him in a few MrBeast videos
If
too.
you want to give him less than an A, that's fine. But what are you thinking? I know you don't know him very well.
Um,
Yeah,
I mean, again, he's funny, but is he very transformative? Is he doing stuff like Yes Theory and like you know, the other guys that we ranked high?
I mean not S, but
I'd be okay with giving him a B. He's very
I
funny.
I could
do
do
like
B.
him.
I could do B.
Yeah, let's drop him into B.
All right, I'm gonna put him above Gideon. I know that doesn't matter. That
Sure.
matters to me. All right, this guy.
Logan Paul.
Like you're gonna bring up his YouTube channel because
We don't have to.
I don't wanna.
Screw it. Hands up. I don't need to.
You're F.
Everyone knows Logan Paul. So here's my take. I would have said F, but I watched some vlogs and recaps of people in the MrBeast video.
Yeah.
Specifically Ludwig, Valkyrie, and Charlie, Wish Critical. All three of them said that when they went up to Logan Paul, they were like, "Hey, we've talked about you in the past. We've made bad things about you. We have argued." And Logan basically was like, "Yeah, I get it. Like I was an asshole in the past. I'm an idiot. Like I get it." And so because of that, I think he should be E. I think
Okay.
today
I think he's better now.
yeah, I think he's starting to understand all the shit he did in the past, and he's calming down a bit.
I
But
agree.
yeah, he's done some bad stuff.
I
So,
agree. I agree. I agree.
but the bad stuff was kind of just like he was stupid. It wasn't really like he's evil. It was just like you idiot. You know what I mean?
I think you and me are going to disagree on this next one. And
What, Ludwig?
Yeah.
Ludwig.
What do you think he deserves? So Lud is funny. A lot of people know him. He got famous from his subathon where he streamed straight for like, I don't know, 30 days or whatever the hell it was. And then he's had a bunch of funny videos. He's also dating Cutie Cinderella. They make really funny videos together. I mean, he's a cool streamer. He's a cool YouTuber. All around nice guy.
Seems like you're gonna rate him low.
No. What are you gonna rate?
I'm gonna rate him very high. He is very transformative. He puts
How
on
high?
tons and tons and tons of events.
Right. How high?
Probably S.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, I think he's up there with Jetlag. He's up there with Yes Theory. He's up there with us.
That's what I thought, and I wanted to rank him A.
Why so?
I don't think he's on the same level as Yes Theory. You know, us. Probably MrBeast, I'm assuming. But I think he is very close. I think he's the top of A.
He's the streamer version. So he streams a lot of the events instead of making a well-edited
fair enough.
YouTube video.
I guess
but he still does YouTube videos that are edited, and he's an incredible storyteller.
He is a great storyteller.
I'm not against A, but I do think he's S.
My question, I guess, is do I want to use my gold
to move him down? Yeah, that's your call.
I know. I'm looking ahead at everybody we got left.
You can always hold on to it.
I'm going to hold on to it because I think me and you are going to disagree on one later, and I'm going to use it up. So I'm good with leaving. As long as he's bottom of it. Not that it matters. All right, Mark Rober. Everybody knows Mark.
Yeah, everyone knows Mark.
He's the engineer, man. He's the guy that makes the kids want to do the science and stuff.
He makes squirrels go on obstacle courses.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as a science nerd, as an engineer, you know, I mean that's my job, and just pretty damn cool to see a former NASA engineer turn around and just try to spread science to so many people.
I think it's safe to say ARS for him, easily. You said it all. Yeah, he really displays science in a really cool way, you know.
You think he's an A or an S? I'll let you make the choice.
Up there with the likes of Ludwig and Yes Theory.
Or do you think he's like an asthma?
He's an S.
He's an S, okay.
Yeah,
I think he is really good.
I think he's an S.
Who is this? Beef Testosterone.
That's voice critical, dude.
That's his picture.
Yeah, that's his picture. I don't know why. I thought the same thing when I put that there.
Charlie is ridiculous.
Charlie's hilarious.
Oh my god.
I've grown to like Charlie more and more and more the more I see him. That said, I don't think he's very transformative. I think
his channel's name is Penguin Z.
Yes. I mean, look at this. Like, come on.
That can't be his channel.
I think he is probably D tier. And that is just saying he doesn't really do much other than he turns on his camera, he says his opinions, he plays games. He's a good streamer.
Right? I agree. I think he's fun to be in other people's streams. And I think
he's a cool personality, but his actual channel, again, using that word, but he's not super transformative. He doesn't make his content super crazy.
Yeah.
It's just fairly basic, even though there's a lot of it. MrBeast, up the S tier. Yeah, go for it.
I'll leave him behind Yes Theory because you said you think Yes Theory is the best on the platform.
I do think Yes Theory. I think Yes Theory has more soul than MrBeast. MrBeast is obviously incredibly cool. He does really catchy stuff, and every video is like super fun to watch. And he's starting to.
I mean, he's the biggest YouTuber in the world now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a Yes Theory, you know.
It's losing its soul. It doesn't have as much.
I agree. He's got a smaller percentage of videos that just whereas they all used to. All right, Mumbo
Jumbo. This is the other Hermitcraft Minecrafter.
He is a funny guy who loves his redstone.
Yes. Although I think Tango Tech does redstone better, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, he's just a Minecraft hermit crafter. If you guys don't know what Hermitcraft is, it's a group of Minecrafters who have a world together, and you know they all have slightly different personalities, but they work together and kind of create stuff.
Yeah, Mumbo's fine. I don't think Mumbo's storytelling is quite as good as Good Time with Scar, who is the other hermit crafter on this tier list.
Mhm.
Mumbo is charming and funny, and he does make good videos, but I would actually rank him a little under Good Time with Scar, even though both of them are fantastic. So what did we give Good Time with Scar? He was B.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say C for Mumbo, so I'm
Yeah,
good with
C
that.
for Mumbo sounds right. That feels right.
Who's this?
Who is this next guy?
I
Oh, I
know, I
remember
know
when I
that
saw
picture.
that I was I remember when I saw that I was like, I'm not gonna remember what this is. Oh, that's PewDiePie.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
PewDiePie.
I think that PewDiePie is one of the OG gods of YouTube. Uh, that being said, I barely watched him.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
want to
really
know
like
what?
his channel, and I don't think he deserves S. If you want to give him an A, we can, but I think he's a B.
I'll just show you this. I'm not even subscribed. I
I'm
don't
not. I'm
watch
not either.
PewDiePie.
Me
I don't
neither.
watch PewDiePie. I've never cared for PewDiePie, but I can
I respect
obviously
it though.
I respect he's done a lot, but he's kind of in the Charlie situation, right? Where
I don't
he
think
does a
he's that though.
lot and he well no, like in the situation where like does he do transformative stuff or does he just kind of oh I guess he like yeah, he took his car off road. Like does he
Yeah.
do different
Well,
things?
so here's
Like I
the
don't even know
thing.
what he does.
Here's the thing. I don't know much about him other than he was one of the YouTubers
What is
that set what YouTubers did back in the day. He was one of the
yeah,
ones that did first for the first time for several things. You know, that's why MrBeast grew up idolizing.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
and because of that, I think he's a B or an A.
I
I
think we give him B.
I could give him B. I think it's
Yeah,
rude to give him less than B.
that's fair. Yeah, I'm happy with
Uh,
B.
I almost said Valkyrie. That's Pokimane.
Valkyrie, Pokimane, Pokey. Pokimane. I don't really watch Pokimane, if I'm honest. Um,
I don't watch too much Pokimane, and
but
she kind of annoys me, honestly.
she gets in a lot of controversy often, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some of it not her fault, and some of it definitely her fault. I mean, she's fine, I guess. She plays games, does vlogs. I see her more in like other people's streams. You know what I mean? Like she's been
Oh, you
on
know
Fear
what?
and podcast and like stuff like
We
that.
should have
So
had Fear Ant.
Fear Ant,
Yeah. Or I mean Small Ant. Small Ant. Oh, we have
we do,
Small Ant.
we do. He's coming up.
Okay, never mind.
He's on his way.
Uh, okay,
I think
yeah.
Pokimane as a YouTuber, probably not that crazy. As a streamer, obviously she's put in the hours and she's the biggest female streamer, so she's got that title.
Is she?
I think that's a true fact.
Wow. Okay,
Maybe
cool.
it's changed, but at one point in time she was the biggest female streamer. I don't know. Yeah, head back to the tier list. Let's see. Pokimane, probably D or C if we're just talking
I'll give her a
YouTuber.
C. I don't think she's a.
Okay. Yeah, C's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, up there with Botez's and Baldenbank. Yeah. Sounds right. Ooh, Ryan Trahan is the next one. This is the guy who
I know him.
blew up a few summers ago when he delivered a penny across the United States to MrBeast. And that YouTube series was awesome. It was daily for a month, I think. So it was kind of like a subathon, but it was not live. It was just YouTube video every day. And ever since then, he's still been producing really charming stuff, I would say, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Um,
What would you stick him in?
where would I put Ryan? Probably B.
Really?
I'm
I was
honest.
thinking D.
D, huh?
I think he's subpar.
How so?
I think he just blew up from that one video, and his content since hasn't been.
That's true.
I can meet you in the middle if you'd like.
He's got a personality though. I think C is good. He's got a personality that makes his type of humor in his videos very unique, very much like just him, you know.
Fair enough.
You can't really replicate Ryan Trahan personality quite well.
All right, fair enough. Fair ugh.
Yeah, I'm
All
okay with
right.
C though. I
What
do
is
agree that he hasn't had like super interesting things.
what is
This is
SC?
Screen Crush, and I put this up here because I watch a lot of YouTube videos that uh kind of talk about TV shows and recap stuff and show Easter eggs and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I put Screen Crush on here. I watched Screen Crush as well as Rock Stars, and then there's Heavy Spoilers. All three of them do the exact same thing. But I wanted to
Right
put
away,
Screen
I don't
Crush.
like their thumbnail.
Yeah, I chose Screen Crush because this is the one I actually very often find myself disagreeing with.
Hmm.
And it's not necessarily he's just saying opinions. Like, for example, he liked things about the Acolyte that were big red flags for me that I was like, what? So I put him up here just as kind of an example of somebody who I disagree with, but I still really appreciate what they do. But yeah, it's just a basic recap or Easter eggs, but they're very quick, right? They're on it. The episode comes out the next day. One of these things is out. So it's kind of like, hey, yeah, you're watching The Acolyte. Well, you watch episode 7, and then actually you watch the recap, and then episode 8 comes out, and then you watch the recap. So I like them. Not very transformative, and I disagree with them. I'd probably drop him down there in E with us. Yeah,
Okay.
he's fine. He's fine.
Next up
The
is the
joke is "Shut up,
Sidemen.
Ryan Airy" too, which is the guy's name. Anyway,
Next up is Sidemen.
Sidemen.
Fun
This is
note, below
one of your
Sidemen,
favorites, right?
yeah, below Sidemen, they have XIX. And they actually have a vodka out now, just like everybody has, that is called XIX Vodka. XIX is 19 in Roman numerals, and that's part of their thing because they started they like formed in 2019.
Well, I already feel like I want to watch this.
Yeah,
Ultimate hide and seek on an island with 40 YouTubers. Whoa.
yeah, and there's a lot of them. Danny Aaron's, freaking Pie Face. Yeah, there's Danny right there. And some that I didn't know, like Tennessee, I think is Danny's girlfriend. I don't know if you
better
know
be
Danny.
careful about ticks.
But yeah, I mean,
Eleanor.
it's a great channel, man. Got some really good stuff. They also, I love their Among Us stuff.
Okay.
So real quick, the Sidemen, they're probably the biggest YouTube channel in the UK. They are made up of 7 YouTubers that came together. A lot of them, a couple of them grew up together, and a lot of
These
them
guys?
met online. Yeah. There is on the right Harry. Yeah, I mean 1, 2. That's probably 6 or 7 of them right there. They're not always in all of them, but
Sure.
but yeah. Anyway, they came together. They used to play GTA together and all that, and they're just a really good channel. Just like MrBeast, they're big enough that they also started a restaurant called Sides. It's all over the UK, so
Oh yeah, they're drinking it right now. Look, Sides.
yep, exactly. And XIX, look at that. That's one of their vodka sodas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, where would you rank them? Because I actually haven't seen them. I mean, I've known
S.
of them.
S tier.
You think they're S? Okay. Yeah, I believe you.
He's awesome. That was the one I was wanting to use my gold coin on. I just saved a gold coin, boy.
I don't know them, but I know them enough that I know that they are very popular.
Yes.
And so I can trust your opinion, and just by looking at their thumbnails and the stuff that they've done, yeah, they seem like they do.
The one
They're
to the
at
right
their
of that,
Ludwig level minimum.
just to the right of that is really funny, and I think you'd like it. To the right and up, yeah. They do Tinder in real life.
Oh,
where they have like a phone and the
like
girl
swipe
swipes
them
right or
left.
swipes left. It's really funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, give them a try. Anyway, we got 3 left. Let's get these going. So we have Small Ant.
we still have tokens too. We've just been agreeing.
I know.
We're not going to use all these tokens every episode, but
I guess
fine.
not. Small Ant.
Small Ant. Small Ant is a YouTuber streamer that does crazy things. Honestly, speed running, challenges, Minecraft, Pokemon, Breath of the Wild. I think is where he got his big thing. Oh no, he got big with Odyssey, Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, the one thing I really
Or
appreciate
was
of
it
Small
Super Mario
Ant,
64 speedruns?
something like that. This guy, I genuinely think he's a genius. He's really
too.
smart.
Me
Every
too,
time
me
I
too.
see him talk, and then like he blows me away. As far as YouTuber goes and streamer,
Yeah, where do you think he belongs?
I think he's sitting in C. If I'm honest, I
I
don't know if
mean,
he does anything
I'm
crazy.
using my rank
but-
up. I'm boosting him up to B.
Okay.
That's easy.
Yeah, I still think he's C, but I respect the boost because
I think he's a really
cool.
good YouTuber.
Uh,
Better than C.
While we're at it, I'm using my rank down on J Schlatt. Get him to D. Sorry, J Schlatt. I don't think he should be up there with Mumbo
Really?
and Spiffing Brit and nah.
Really?
Sorry. Sorry.
I think he's
That's my
better than
token.
Mumbo. And I think he's better than Nico. And better than
yeah.
Pokemon. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what tokens are
It
for.
is
Fair
what
enough.
it is.
Fair
That's
enough.
the rank realm.
All right, we got two more.
We have our thing at the end. You can bring them up if you
Star
want.
Wars trilogy.
Star Wars trilogy. Yeah, this guy is the Star Wars channel. Star Wars theory. Whoops.
There, got you.
I misclicked. Star Wars theory. It's just a dude who talks about Star Wars, and
I've seen this channel.
yeah, he's it's
If
really
you're a Star Wars
nothing.
nerd, it's a solid channel.
Yeah, if you're a Star Wars nerd, this is the place to go. But he's gotten into a few drama over the years, and I really have always appreciated how he stands firm on his stances. He doesn't insult the people. I've looked into some of the stupid YouTube drama that he's gotten into, and he has always come out correct in my eyes, like respectable and whatnot. So yeah, I just gotta throw him on here because like, we needed 10 YouTubers each that were not as big. I do watch this guy a lot, but yeah, as far as grading him, he's probably pretty low. I mean, he does theories and just, just talks about Star Wars, really. He's just talking about Star Wars. So it's not very transformative. I'd probably give it an E, but I do think I think if we're just talking Star Wars channel, he's S. But amongst everything else, yeah, the E is fine.
All right.
Last but not least,
we got one more.
Game theory.
I do love me some theory.
Game theorist. This is one of the OG YouTube channels in my eyes.
Really?
Yeah, dude, this one's amazing. The Game Theorist is so much fun.
It is. It's a blast.
I mean, they just take fun ideas, and I mean, I don't even think we need to show it off. Pat finally walked away too. The OG creator has retired, which is sad, but is what it is. I like Game Theorist. I think it's very creative. I think this is one of those transformative types of videos where yes, it is just a YouTube video, but each one is digging a little bit deeper, and it's not just face level, right? It's like it took research, it took good scripting. I would probably give them a B.
Okay.
Where I think I would put them.
I could put them in B. I could go for that.
Cool.
I guess last question before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Anything you want to use your token on?
Swaps, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I'll play you rock, paper, scissors for who gets to use theirs first.
Okay.
Because second person can just drag the first person's back down if they want.
Oh, good point. Okay, I'm ready. Rochambeau, shoot.
All right, one more.
Rochambeau, shoot.
What do you got?
It was
you cut me. I got paper. All right, that means I'm first.
I don't know what I would change here. I gotta.
All right, well, I'm using mine to bring J Schlatt up.
Get Schlatt up. No. Am I about to use J Schlatt back down? Or I could be cheeky and bring myself up.
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? You know what? I'll be kind. I'm going to use my token to move J Schlatt down, but only to C.
So he's back where he started?
Yep.
No problem. Top of C it is.
I'll be kind. Let it be known that I'm being kind. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch more J Schlatt. I'm just not
J Schlatt's great, man.
Yeah, he's great, but is he transformative? What is he like? What is he? What does he do?
All right, well, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us rambling about tier lists. Let us know down below what we did right and what we did wrong, and maybe where you would have thrown some up, or even let us know down below other YouTubers that you think are S tier that we really should check out. Because obviously there's thousands of YouTubers. We just had to grab a small handful here. And then going forward, guys, hope you guys stick around and subscribe. And we're going to be doing tier lists of all sorts of stuff. We just did states was our first video. This one is YouTubers, and coming up, I don't know. I don't think we've chosen what our third one is yet, but we've got a few ideas like Star Wars conversations, ranking serials, old cartoons,
Super Mario villains,
Super Mario villains. That's very specific. That's like
there's a lot of them. What?
Super Mario villains?
You got all of them.
Okay.
You got Goombas. You got flying Goombas. You got Dry Bones.
Oh, you're saying just like any of the enemies.
Waluigi,
I was thinking like the big villains.
No.
Just Bowser,
any of the enemies.
Baby Bowser, any enemies. Okay. I mean, Let us know if you want to see that too.
All right. Well, I'm good. You ready?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Have a good day, guys. Thanks
Take
for
it
watching.
easy.